this video is literally proof that Joe Biden was lying, right? So it's actual video evidence, video proof. You are not going to want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. Let's rock.
All right, Biden's lying about his house fire got us all thinking about the other things he's been lying to us about. Now, there's an ongoing problem with him. You can't say it's because he's old, because he's been doing this literally for decades. So let's get back into the time machine. Let's go back to 1987. Then Senator Joe Biden, he was 44. No signs of dementia, senility then. And for some reason, bragging about how smart he was.
I think I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect. I went to law school on a full academic scholarship and, in fact, ended up in the top half of my class. And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours.
Okay. Here are the facts. He got a half scholarship and not a full one, and it was based on financial need, not in his great intellect.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Exhibit 1. Exhibit 1. Back to the video. I mean, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. And I'm speechless because I've never even seen that video before. But it actually makes sense. Back to the video. Let's see your angle on this.
He also graduated 76th in a class of 85, not in the top half. All right, the next lie.
Ooh. 76. Guys, you see the problem? Look at the camera. Do you see the problem? Back to the video.
30 years ago, Nelson Mandela walked out of prison and entered into discussions about apartheid. I had the great honor of meeting him. I had the great honor of being arrested with our UN ambassador on the streets of Soweto trying to get to see him on Robbins Island.
It's Soweto, isn't it? Anyway, the Washington Post actually gave Biden 4 Pinocchios on that one and said there's no evidence to support it. All right, there's another arrest story, though, this time while he was protesting for civil rights.
Because I'm so damn old, I was there as well. Seems like yesterday, the first time I got arrested anyway.
All right, the New York Times said there is no evidence that he was ever arrested during a civil rights protest. Well, that has to be it, right? No, there's more. Biden claimed he watched the Pittsburgh Bridge collapse, and with his own eyes.
Pittsburgh is a city of bridges, more bridges in Pittsburgh than any other city in America. I watched that bridge collapse. I got there and saw it collapse.
Didn't happen unless he has owl-like eyesight, because from the pool reports that day, the president had been told of the bridge collapse in Pittsburgh.
You see, that is the problem. That is the problem. You being told versus you literally seeing it is completely different things. And by the way, I get politicians do this. I get people do this. But this is a part of the problem. Back to the video.
Wasn't there. Now, I could keep this going all night. Okay, one more.
I used to drive an 18-wheeler, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish
yeah.
I
That's awesome.
got to.
I used to drive a tractor trailer.
Oh, awesome.
And so I know a little bit about driving big trucks.
Now, the White House tried really...
He got a high IQ. He used to drive a tractor trailer. He's seen the bridge collapse. Does that sound legitimate? I had to take off the bifocals, guys. Does that sound legitimate? Drop in the comment section below if you think that sounds legitimate. Back to the video.
Really hard to prove that one to be correct, but it turns out the president rode once in an 18-wheeler. So the lies keep coming, and the left keeps allowing them to come unchecked. So I think all of us need to ask ourselves, if he's willing to lie about something as silly as driving an 18-wheeler, what else is he lying to us about?
Dick!
President,
How are you, pal?
thanks for swearing at me.
I tell you what, easy to swear at you. We've got news. Rashid Sunak is now the prime minister. You're trying your best. but it never feels like enough. What a stupid son of a bitch.
But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
Whoa.
This woman helped me get an awful lot done. Anyway.
Well, I'm sick and tired of smart guys.
I'm sick and tired of ordinary people being fleeced.
I'm tired of being quiet.
Where I'm sick and tired. I'm just sick and tired.
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian.
No. See, I don't even want to say it. Guys, you know exactly what I'm about to say. You know exactly what I'm about to say. You know it, right? What does that have to do with being... Never mind. Back to the video.
Kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it.
I'm sorry to take so long, guys, but everyone knows I like kids better than people.
I like kids better than people.
Everybody knows I like kids better than people.
Look at them.
Now, very important thing I've told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys till you're 30.
Okay.
Right?
No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
I'll keep that in mind. At least.
People are waiting for relief. I got them $1.9 trillion relief so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential this week for childcare. A lot has been happened already, number one. Number two, I'm going to fight like heck. Just remind them, I wrote the bill on the environment. Why would I not be for it? Guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening? They're going to have to compete and start paying hard-working people a decent wage. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Oh, wait a minute. Nah. Yo, look at his face. No, go back. Go back. Look at his face. Look at the brother's face to the
They're
left.
going to put you all back in chains.
I've seen this. Oh, yeah. Everybody's seen this one. Yo. Wait. Oh, I thought he was going to do another one.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I think you know how much it means to me to have you swear me in today, and I thank you. Trust and confidence. I've got a lot of thanks to give out here. First and foremost to my perfect wife, Stephanie, my wonderful son, Will, and my daughter, Ava, already mentioned.
And you guys can sit in the edge or what, if you I don't want you to have to stand all along, but it's up to you. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. All right? Why don't you sit in the room?
Expand your capacity is through the partnership that we have, the federal and state government, along with local governments. This issue is ongoing each year, as we have discussed. It gets worse. It affects real people.
Thank you, Boris. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, Mr. Prime Minister.
Nah. He's bugging out. Dude, look at her face. He's so comfortable.
No matter what their cost, 2, 10, 12, 15, whoop, stepping on them. That's black. Anyway.
Nah.
This is boring.
Oh, man. All right. Let's keep watching because I'm having a ball with this video. Drop in the comment section what you think about all this. Back to the video.
Isn't this boring? Charlie, this is boring. Come on.
I call on you to commit to concrete actions to stop the destruction of this magnificent planet. This conference is one of the most important meetings in history. On behalf of We the 15
Minister of Italy, Mario Draghi.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
What in the world is he saying? Guys, I'm sorry. There's no way I can. There's no way you or I can take this seriously. Like, seriously. I can't even say it's not real because it is. It's not AI. Back to the video.
So it was trained, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Yes, you are. Oh my goodness, this video is hilarious. And it's also sad. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there too. It's also pretty sad, right? Yeah. There's nothing else to be. Literally, there's nothing else to be said. Like, just sad.
By the way, I very much worry about this guy's biceps. His biceps are big as my calves. Look at this. There's a man. I hope we're on the same side.
He's Russian.
I don't care who he is. He's got some real biceps. We call them guns.
Where is he going?
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event,
Does my man know where he's at, though?
the word thank you seems kind of inadequate.
On the steps we've taken, he said, and I quote, "The combination of private enterprise and government working together has been really successful." He went on to say, all the way through the supply chain, there's a lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks, the number of containers sitting on docks, we're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy.
All right. We had enough of that today. Gather around. So ultimately, look, this video, I wouldn't say it was necessarily eye-opening because we kind of already knew. I mean, this is just a compilation of years of this nonsense. And we need to change. And I'm not saying it's the other side, or the other guy, but ultimately we need a change, right? And however that may be, hopefully it comes fast. But anyway, pause. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, how do you feel about the direction that we're heading in as a country? And I know November is going to be coming up. So yeah, I'd like to know you guys' opinion. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts. I get active in that comment section now. So make sure you slap the like button, kick the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.